Best overall player in the league, I would say Tyreek Hill.
When you comprise any list of receivers while he's been playing, he's going to be top 3.
Faster Antonio Brown in his prime.
Just want to say on behalf of the NFL players, want to congratulate you on being voted #1.
You lying.
No,
You
In the NFL, where quarterbacks reign supreme, a 5'10" wide receiver has just been crowned king. Tyreek Hill, nicknamed Cheetah for his blistering speed, is now officially the NFL's best player. It's a title no wide receiver has ever held before, but Hill's journey to the top is as electrifying as his play on the field. In 2017, a young Tyreek Hill made a bold claim, saying that he would be ranked above Tom Brady in the NFL Top 100 Players list.
I belong #1 over Tom Brady. Tom Brady, I'm calling you out. I'm #1.
At the time, it seemed like typical NFL bravado. Fast forward 6 years, and Hill has made good on that audacious promise. The NFL Top 100 is a ranking voted on by the players themselves. It's a measure of respect, fear, and admiration from peers. In 2022, Hill ranked 15th. Last year, he climbed to 7th. Now, he sits atop the football world at #1. Let's put this into perspective. Since the list's inception in 2011, the top spot has been a quarterback's playground. Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, these are the names we're used to seeing at #1. Only 3 times has a quarterback not been king, after Adrian Peterson's insane 2012 season, J.J. Watt's near MVP campaign in 2014, and Aaron Donald's ridiculous 2018 year. But for a wide receiver, it's unprecedented. The reaction was immediate and polarizing, and of course the immediate question is, what about Patrick Mahomes? But as Shannon Sharp pointed out, it's all a matter of perspective.
Voted because at that point in time, Tyreek was on pace to go over 2,000, doing something historic. And Patrick Mahomes was struggling. We saw him get it together in the playoffs and in the Super Bowl,
right?
By his standard. Now, once you become great, Ocho, all they do is compare you to your own greatness. They don't compare him to Josh Allen or Burrow or Lamar or any other quarterback. Mahomes is judged by his own great standard. And by his standard, he wasn't playing well.
Tyreek Hill's 2023 season speaks for itself. By December, he had racked up 1,542 receiving yards and 12 touchdowns. He was the driving force behind a Dolphins offense that ranked first in the NFL in both yards and points. There was even MVP discussion surrounding him before an injury slowed him down.
Tyreek Hill was the MVP right now, today.
Could his ascension to #1 shift of the tides in how we value different positions in football? Probably not. It is, and always will be, a quarterback's league. But Hill has flipped that script somewhat, proving that a receiver can be the most impactful player on the field. His crowning is a testament to his exceptional skill, but how did a 5'10" speedster become the most feared player in the NFL? Let's rewind the clock. Before Tyreek Hill was burning NFL defenses, he was setting tracks ablaze. Hill's speed was evident from his high school days in Douglas, Georgia. In 2012, he ran a 200-meter dash in 20.14 seconds, the second fastest time ever recorded by a high school athlete, and a time that would have challenged the very fastest man on the planet. Hill's college career, however, was as turbulent as it was promising. At Oklahoma State, he made an immediate impact as both a receiver and return specialist, but off-field issues led to his dismissal from the team. He landed at West Alabama, a Division II school, where he continued to showcase his talents. Despite his on-field success, Hill's draft stock took a significant hit due to his past controversies. Enter the Kansas City Chiefs. In the 5th round of the 2016 NFL Draft, they took a chance on Hill, primarily as a return specialist. What happened next was meteoric. His rookie season hinted at his potential, but it was the following years that he truly blossomed. Working with quarterback Patrick Mahomes, Hill became one of the most dangerous weapons in the NFL. Even in a league that has had Randy Moss striking fear in DBs and Deshaun Jackson terrorizing defenses, his speed was unlike anything we've seen before, and he developed into a complete receiver honing his route running and improving his hands.
What do you think of when you see Tyreek Hill this past weekend, Randy? What goes through your mind?
Nothing but speed. I don't know why the Chargers thought that they could just cover this man one-on-one. I don't know why teams keep trying to fake like they're not, or disrespecting him and giving him single coverage. I think Tyreek Hill is one of those very, very special athletes that every single play you got to know where he is, and you have to honor him by putting somebody over the top.
How do you even begin to guard Cheetah? Maybe the simple answer is that you don't. Look at the jet chip wasp play in Super Bowl 54, where Hill's 44-yard reception sparked the Chiefs' comeback victory.
It's pressured by Buckner. And Mahomes, the longest play of this Super Bowl so far.
Yeah, I think he had to wait on it. I think it was DeForest Buckner that actually was the one who applied the pressure. But look at that. I mean, if you're Jimmy Ward and you've got Tyreek Hill who runs a 4.2.
Or the game against the Broncos, where Hill scored 3 touchdowns in 3 different ways: receiving, rushing, and a punt return. The first player to do that since Gale Sayers in 1965. Hill's time with the Chiefs solidified his status as an elite player, but it was his move to Miami that would elevate him to the top of the NFL world. In 2022, Hill shocked the NFL by leaving the powerhouse Chiefs for the Miami Dolphins. Many questioned if he could maintain his elite status without Patrick Mahomes, but his connection with Tua Tagovailoa was instant and electric. In their first game together, Hill exploded for 94 yards on 8 receptions. It was just a taste of what was to come. As the 2023 season unfolded, Hill's impact on the Dolphins became undeniable. He was on pace to break Calvin Johnson's single-season receiving yards record, and even Jerry Rice thought he was in with a shot of winning the league's MVP. He transformed the entire Dolphins offense with speed that forced defenses to account for him on every play, opening up opportunities for his teammates. And the Dolphins offense, once middle of the pack, became the most potent in the league. He was putting up Madden numbers every game. In a Week 5 matchup against the Giants, Hill torched the defense for 181 yards and a touchdown. In Week 9 against the Chiefs, his former team, he racked up 157 yards, proving he could dominate with or without Mahomes. The Dolphins had built an offense tailored to maximize Hill's unique talents, and with another offseason to develop his chemistry with Tagovailoa, many are predicting even bigger numbers to come. The Cheetah's rise to the top of the NFL mountain is a testament to the evolving game, where speed and explosiveness rule. His story teaches us that, with unwavering self-belief and relentless work ethic, even the most ambitious goals are achievable. Tyreek Hill has redefined what success looks like for a wide receiver in the NFL, and it's obvious what it means to him.
Just want to say on behalf of the NFL players, want to congratulate you on being voted number 1.
You lying.
No,
You lying. Why you lying, boy?
Hey.
Why you lying?
From track star to the NFL's top player, Tyreek Hill is changing the game. As he races into the 2024 season, we'll all be watching, wondering just how faster he can go. Of course, in the NFL, staying on top is harder than getting there. But for the Cheetah, his next chapter promises to be the most exciting yet.